Well, hello. Hope you're all doing wonderful today. As always, I'm not late. You guys are ridiculously early. How you all doing? Hope you're all doing wonderful today. I'm going to turn that on. And then I'm going to tell it to play. And then I need to Alt-Tab. So let's actually pick up the right Minecraft. Because at the moment, it's got the wrong Minecraft open. Classic Duck Boy. Right. Let's get into it, shall we? So, today we're going to be doing some mega base building on Enchanted Hollows Season 2. Because there's a lot that I need to get done. And I was going to say not really a lot of time, but we have like a year, so not really hard pressed for time per se. But do have a lot to do, so we better get into it and actually get some stuff done once it loads, because Bedrock Realms don't exist. Look at this. There's loads of cows. Okay, we need to be quick if we want to capitalize off it. You. This way. So as far as I'm aware, Bedrock Edition still doesn't have the fancy lead mechanics, so I still can't like lead two animals together. Kinda sucks. What was the point in bringing out the lead update if you're not going to let me then use said leads? There we are. Two of those animals. Good. Right. So, the plan for today, we're going to prioritize getting the tree done. At some point, I need to try and get Joel on to come and sort out his dogs. They're in the way. But yeah, so priority number one is going to be getting the tree done. I want the branches to be done. I want the top of the tree to be done. I just don't want to have to do the tree anymore. It's annoying. I'm being honest, I'm kind of bored of the tree. Building it is just rather boring. So that's goal number one, getting the tree sorted. Then goal number two is going to be clearing out this valley. And the reason for that is slightly change the plan for the mega base. Not much, it's still a kingdom. Still going to have like a river running through it and a castle and all that stuff. But originally, I was going to do rings to the city. Well, come up with a slightly better idea. So what we're going to do is we're going to do... This wall is going to just go into there. So it's going to connect into the mountain. We're going to do the wall over there. But then all of this going this way is going to be the residential district for the like kingdom. So this is going to be where the people live. It's going to have the shops. It's going to have all that stuff. It's going to go, I think, up to probably about their area. Then there's going to be another wall that cuts that off. And then on the other side of that wall, so further along this way, in this nice little area here, that's going to be where the castle is. There's going to be the castle, so that bit there with a wall going along and cutting off the land. Should be quite cool. And also a lot smaller than what I was originally planning, because it cuts out quite a lot of the land that I otherwise would have had to build walls on. Probably going to build a couple of watchtowers just to kind of make it seem like this area is functional. But for the most part, that's the plan. So we need to clear out all these trees and get the river that's over there. I want to bring it this way a little bit and have it come along and through that direction. Because I want a river running through the middle. Yeah, quite easy stuff. Let's start first though by going and getting some shears and also maybe fixing our pickaxe a little bit. At the moment, we're not doing good in terms of durability. That dude won't fasten to fences for some reason. Not really sure why. I'm gonna guess Mojang have made it so they don't do that anymore. Which sucks. But what are you gonna do, you know? Take me to spawn, portal. gonna let the server load in. Check if there was anyone online then, because it was loading in really slow. I haven't checked my shop since I opened it. But also, I don't think there's been too many people online recently, so I can't envision I'll have sold anything. But we can go and check anyway. Oh, that's all the same. That's the same. No diamonds. So sad. Okay. Let's go to the weird alien thing and see if there's any EXP over here. Now, I have learned that this is quite a useless XP farm because it's not very efficient. I didn't clear out enough underneath it. Essentially, there's like a whole bunch of caves down there that can spawn mobs, so it's a very efficient farm. I could fix that, but I'm not going to. Because I'm lazy. Like, underneath that cobblestone bit there is just cave. I'll go and show you. If we just look, it's just completely unlit cave, so yeah. that's me. I did that like a genius. I was supposed to go to bedrock, but I just didn't. I went to Y level 0 and just stopped. So yeah. Realistically, I should go through that and finish it off because it's massively affecting the spawn rates. But also, I am lazy. Horrible to do this anyways, because you have to like switch to your sword and then switch to your pickaxe. Or to mend it. And mending's not even that good on Bedrock Edition. On Java, all of the XP you get gets transferred into the healing of the item. Not like that on this. On Bedrock Edition, you're lucky to get about 2. 2 or 3 EXP orbs. That's if you're lucky. But there, for example, got none. There, all 3. But then again, my chestplate is also trying to mend. The pickaxe, get it some mending. Okay, my armor's all sorted. No, my armor's not too bad. Protection 4, protection 4, protection 4, and feather 4. And that's not too shabby, to be fair. It's not like perfect armor, but it's not terrible. I'm not going to complain. Think he's still in here. Ooh, more food. Yeah. One thing that I am surprised we don't get much of is mana mode. A stack. What was I doing in this room? I don't remember what this bit was for. I presume it had a purpose, but I built this like 7 or 8 months ago or something silly like that. It's a very long time ago. So I have no idea what purpose that has now. It would be nice if we could have the ability to see how much durability our stuff has. I don't feel like having my netherite break on me. Music disc? Let's take this out. Because all of these bows are just clogging the system. Yeah, no, I'm just gonna lob them on the floor and let them despawn. Oh no. I don't know how music disc has got in there. How's a skeleton killed a creeper in my monster spawn? Hey Poggy, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing wonderful today, my friend. What is a skeleton's favourite food? Go on. What is a skeleton's favourite food? I just came from an island. Ooh, fancy. Oops. Of kills. Pick my pickaxe, please. Ribs duck. Nice armor. Thank you. We're on Enchanted Hollers. Season 2. Why doesn't a skeleton dance? Go on. Why doesn't a skeleton dance? We got Oggy Pun Edition today. Here for it though. I'm here for it. I actually like that one. That one's a good one. I'll do. I'm too lazy today. Last set of mobs. Right. We're home. It's night time. Oh, Oggy, I spent most of today recording the next episode of the Six Kingdoms series. So that's coming back. Don't know if that excites you or not. Gonna need a lot of sets of shears. Yes, Six Kingdoms, it's returning, and that's a creeper. Nope, absolutely not. Just was really demotivated. What are we doing this stream? Mega Base. So we're doing some work on the Mega Base on Enchanted Hollows Season 2. We're starting with that thing over there, the vertical free block thing. If you have actions and things, you know what? This is a bit of a side tangent, but I'll show you something. So if you have the actions and things add-on, which I do, so let me quickly go and enable it. Global resources. That one, activate. I'll load up my test world to show you. Forgot to turn down the thing. Oh well, we're just dealing with this now. And then you go to Happy Gas. Bonk. Are you talking about the Lancaster bomber? Yeah, load in please, world. So, as you can see, I have actions and things enabled. Got the fancy stuff. If you take a name tag and you call it Big Balloon, did I spell that right? Is there 2 L's in balloon? No, that one's right actually. And then you get Happy Gas. Boom. It's a pig. And the same applies to this. So if you take this and you call it Indy, I think it's spelled like that. Oi, get back here. Nope, I spelled it wrong. Get back here. Oi, oi. Well, I can't show you that one, but you can do that. No, no, it's literally a pig balloon. It lives up to its name. But yeah, so that's a cool thing about actions and stuff. But I don't. I like the actions from actions and stuff, but I don't like this. If you could turn it, what happens if I do this? Does this just turn into vanilla Minecraft with actions? If I go into the world again. Because I want the actions, but I don't want the. Oh! Well, I mean, I'm invisible, but aside from that, it does technically work. No. I was aware that that's how football first started, but I was not aware that it was as far back as the medieval era. Right. Let's hop back into this then. I was aware that early football was inflated pig bladders, yeah. And they moved on to stitched leather. Ah, look, we're back on Enchanted Hollows again. Right. Objective number one. Let's go and acquire leaves. Lots and lots of leaves. Nom nom nom. Oh, also, we have a confirmation for the end fight, which means the next episode of Enchanted Hollows will actually consist of the end dragon fight. Don't know if that'll be all I'll do in the episode, or if I'll do more, but that's at least neat. So we'll go end busting, grabbing a lighter and stuff. Which means we can finally fly and get polka boxes and stuff like that. There only been going for like a year. Actually, when did season 2 of Enchanted Hollows start? I'm sure now. Hey. Oh, she is broke. This is so sad. We have to get more. Is it just me who finds picking up blocks like an oddly satisfying sound? The little pop that it makes. I'll go for like 20 minutes. No worries. Okay. Have fun, my friend. Does this still count as a tree? No, it does not. So sad. Only have to mind like 3 gets done. Yes? Hero Brian? No, I don't see no Hero Brian. Ignore the ritual that I did to summon him onto the server. Because if Kian finds out that I did that, he's going to be absolutely miffed. Should Kian join chat right now? Or worse, join the game. Like, right as I said that. Leave the world. Absolutely not. I'll fight Herobrine. Punch him in his nose. Like, take that, you thinky man. Listen, insults was never my strong point. That's why I'm not going into comedy. If I was going into comedy, I'd probably suck at it. Because I'm not very good at insults. R.I.P. Shears. I'm hoping that I've gathered too many leaves and I finish this project really quickly. Because every time I've streamed Enchanted Hollows this season, I've been like, oh, you know, we'll get this done and then we'll get that done and it'll be awesome. And then I do one of the projects and don't even get that done. That's why I started streaming a little bit earlier than I have been recently. So as to try and guarantee that I get at least one of the projects fully done. Okay. Absorbing all of the leaves. Reminds me of the Castor movie I think it's in. When one of the characters goes, quick, don't think about cats, and then immediately they think about cats and start spewing cats. Well, I saw a Minecraft version of that years ago, which was, it was like, don't think about sticks, and the character starts spewing sticks. You've all probably seen it at some point. I don't know why, but just thinking then I was like, yep, Steve is just Kirby. Bottomless void. How many have we got? Definitely not enough. I know that we haven't got enough because that there used about this many, and there's definitely more than that amount of branches now. You see, my plan is to just do the front of the tree. Not worried about the back having leaves, because I don't even think I plan on giving it branches. But I want to get at least the front done. Because that's at least the bit that people are going to see. Oh, actually, also, whilst I'm just kind of chopping down trees, random Steam game will be back next week on Tuesday. I took a break from that series because the new World of Warcraft expansion came out. So we took a break from it, but baby zombie. But the random Steam game is returning next week on Tuesday. If you enjoy that series, it's coming back. Don't worry. Just disappeared while they enjoyed the new expansion. Not that I'm done with the new expansion, just I started the video series now, so there's not really any point in playing it on the channel. Much better. Right, we've got not a great deal of right. Happy guys, come here, please. Come up to you. Right. Step number one. We need to go and destroy our dirt path. You actually tramples my crops. Lovely stuff. Not a fan of the fact that the happy gas moves every time I move the camera. Like, I don't like that it's linked directly to the camera. It just makes flying it feel really janky. Like, I love the happy gas. It's such a good addition. It makes doing things like this way easier. And I just don't like that it's completely linked to the camera. I do like that it can just, like, clip into surfaces. That's nice. Where is the need of branches? Not branches, leaves. What we'll do is we'll bring ourselves nice and close. And hop off. And now, our happy guest friend is just going to sit here and let me just do my thing. I mean, this is the trippiest way of building. I don't know how I feel about it. It's really useful. Really trippy. Not me falling off the happy gas. Literal seconds after explaining how useful it is. Why are you after me and not him? He's on the ground. I'm in the sky. Minecraft mob logic. I'll go for the dude that's literally airborne. How does that look from over here? Took our gas on over. Maybe do it. Oh, look at that. Nice. That one bit there took about a fraction of the time that same bit took doing on any of the other branches. Because I did the rest of the branches before the Happy Gas update came out. So, yeah. Right. Now what we do is we come on over, hop off. Thank you, Gus Gastington. You may go on your adventure, my man. Look at that. Right. Let's start here. Start placing. I think the only issue I have with the tree is I know I can do better. Like I know I can build a better tree. I just don't have the time. I think next season I'll definitely be working on my own. Because it allows me to better create my vision. Because it's not Joel's fault. He's done exactly what I told him to do. So I can't really fault Joel for it, but just not ended up the way that I hoped it would. But at this point, we're too far into the season. Problem with the tree is it's too symmetrical. You know, it all just feels the same. Which is a problem when you're building something organic, because you need it to look sort of random and out of place. The worst thing you can do with this, with an organic build, is make it symmetrical. If you make an organic build symmetrical, it stops being organic and starts being manufactured. Which, if you're building something organic, having it look manufactured is literally the last thing you. But I do think adding the branches, it is helping to make this build a little better. I mean, it's always just going to be a cylinder at the end of the day. I could go around and fix that, but there's no point. We are, at this point, we're just too far into the series. It does look good, though. I do like it. Not terrible. Let's get the last of those done. Why a zombie? No, I'm not. Just swore I heard zombie sound. Gus, get here. Here, Gus. This I don't like about the happy guest. I think it just decides to leave. Free! Hey up, Kian. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing wonderful today. Yes, we are working on the tree, and I'm complaining about it again. And vowing that next season my build will actually be good and not this. Because I will admit, my starter base this season looks not great. It's not good. This was about the point where I was like, the tree hasn't quite come out the way I was hoping. Only a year to go. Yep, a year to go until Enchanted Hollows Season 3. Are we adding anyone new to the server? Or have we not? Have we not decided that yet? For Season 3, that is. Obviously, we're not adding anyone new now. Be no point even joining now. Haven't decided. Maybe we'll do applications. That could be cool. I think maybe instead of doing applications, I don't know. It's difficult because it's not a traditional SMP. We're all friends, so it is a bit awkward doing applications, but it could be a good idea. I know there's at least a small group of people from my community that would definitely apply. And almost no one is on at the same time. Yeah. Although speaking of people being on, are you available? Are you available to join at any point in this stream, or are you a busy man? Yeah, I'm going to be super active next season because I'm hoping to push YouTube really, really hard. But I can't join the VC. Yeah, no worries, no worries. But I'm hoping to push YouTube, so I will be quite active next season. Well, I mean, I would presume you'll be active anyways, but I do get what you're saying. If not, I will simply continue funding it. Well, I'm just hoping that season 3 is going to be a good one. Hoping that everyone else is a little bit more active. There goes. What are your thoughts on the vertical slabs that they're adding, Ian? If you've seen that. It's steal people's items. Well, I'm not going to be using them as a storage system. Um, More than likely for that exact reason. And also just because I don't think the storage application of it is particularly useful. I don't think I've ever really been in a situation where I've needed to swap out my entire hotbar. Oh yeah, the building application. That's all I really care about for it. I'm viewing it as a building block really. I don't really care for the inventory aspect of it because it doesn't really feel like it's going to be that useful. It does feel more like it's designed around being sort of decorative. They know what they're doing. They know that they're adding half slabs. Oh great! I can't wait to see some of the pranks that are going to happen then next season. Oh, I've hit a bit of a dilemma regarding next season because originally I was going to do a like magical forest, but I recently had the idea of doing like a Mayan temple and then like a Mayan civilization, and that just seems like a really cool idea. Mayan or Inca, which could be really really cool. Whee! Oh, great, we're running out of leaves. I mean, if YouTube kicks off this summer, which I'm hoping it does, um, because I'm going to be spending. Well, I mean, I've spent literally all day today. I spent all day yesterday. I'm spending a lot of time doing YouTube stuff. But if YouTube does kick off, I should be able to spend quite a bit of time on the server next season. So I might actually be able to do both and do a Mayan or Incan settlement surrounded by a magical forest, which could be really cool. What's the past and future thing? I mean, that sounds like an awesome concept. I should basically coming along. I haven't been over there in a while. I have been on the server a little bit recently though. I was on it yesterday for a couple of hours. Was it yesterday? Maybe the day before. I was on at some point for a couple of hours. Because I was having a moral dilemma about what I wanted to do regarding the pay. Definitely wasn't contemplating just hacking up and going and starting afresh, but you know. See, we didn't end up doing that. Even though I'll admit that was a tempting idea. I think my issue with this base isn't that I don't like it, because it has the potential to be a really solid base. Just because I didn't work on most of it. Like, I didn't build the tree. Oh, no worries, no worries. The server kind of hit that downtime that the Enchanted Hollow series sometimes gets, but like I think every SMP server gets those where there's just like no one on for a couple of weeks. But also, none of us are full-time content creators. You know, we all have lives that we have to go and live, so it makes sense that the server has those downtimes. Problem for upside down me. I don't think I've shown your base on camera since you started building the bigger part of it. If you hop online, I might go and have a look. Now, where's the gas? Whoosh! Owie! My legs. There's Happy Gas just has so many little things. Like, I don't think it should move. I think it should just stay wherever you put it. Like, once you put a harness on it, it should just stay wherever you leave it. Because it moving around just makes it really difficult to get, and especially in vanilla. Like, if you don't have access to levitate and stuff. Take away our ability to fly, and the Happy Gas is just able to get access all. Because it does, like, a runner every time you get off it. If it moved while she was riding it. Like, while she was standing on it. It just decided, oh yeah, I don't want to stand still. Good luck building. I think that's this bit of this branch done. Yeah, looks it. Okay, good stuff. I was barely on the gas there, hanging on to his goggles. Oh, also, I've just decided I'm not adding branches to the back of the tree. No one's going to look at it from that side, so... Are you... One moment, guess. Gus, you don't have to move, man. Yeah. Where was we? Mm, yeah, don't look too bad. Time for a nap. Over here. Grab a few carrots whilst we're over here, actually. The... Looking a bit better, isn't it? Yeah, it's looking a little bit better. Looking a little bit more like a tree. I think from down here it looks quite good. You know, looking up and just all of the leaves standing out. Doesn't look too bad. But I'm going to take a break from doing the tree just for a little bit. I'll admit, the tree kind of hurts my soul a little bit. Because the tree is just so... I don't know. Because I didn't have much to do with building the actual tree, it's... I don't know, I don't... Not really connected with the concept behind it as well as I probably should. That's fine. It happens. Has my render distance yeet itself up again? Bruh. I tell you not to do this every single time you do this. Stop that. It's on my bit rate, kind of. Right. We need to clear this area of tree. Because there's no room for trees around these parts. And sadly, a lot of these trees, they're the ones that we took leaves off, so I'm going to be a bit more stubborn to cut down. And those trees, nice and simple, because it's literally run over, chop down the bottom block. And the rest of the tree just falls. Those are good trees. The ones I took the leaves off, bad trees. They don't chop down. They are annoying. I was doing some wood chopping on Six Kingdoms when I was recording earlier for one of the builds that I'm doing. It is so horrible. Now that I've had a feel for Tree Capitator, it's just like normal vanilla Minecraft chopping down trees. It's just so painful. I don't know if I want to add Tricapitator to Six Kingdoms, because I don't know why, actually. I don't know why I wouldn't. I did re-get the replay mod for that. I was able to do some funky time lapse, which is nice. And that mod just took forever to get updated. I don't know how... I know that I need to chop the trees that go along this line. The rest I can kind of just wait. See? I need to chop them down because they may not be put in the way. I'm not even really too fussed if I collect all of the wood, because I don't really need birch wood for anything. The only thing that birch wood is going to be used for is the insides of some houses. We're committing mass deforestation. Woo. Clarify that woo was purely sarcastic. There is no woo to deforestation. Causes more problems than it solves. Look at this. This is what chopping a forest down in Minecraft should feel like. Painless. What if any of the other Enchanted need birchwood? I certainly have a lot of it. Well, I don't know what to do with. You know what? This diamond axe is actually quite a number on this forest. Yeah, obviously, I know diamond is supposed to be really strong, but I wasn't expecting it to do this much damage to this forest. Most of the bloody trees. Which is good, because I'm kind of hurting for diamonds at the moment. No one's buying from my shop. Yeah, your house is disappearing slowly, by the way, Mr. Fox. Don't know if you noticed. Oh no. It couldn't chop down that tree. Much of this as I can. Realistically, I don't really care. No use for birch wood. And knowing my luck, I'll find a use for birch wood, and then I'll be like, why would I do this? Owie, my ankle. Right, let's go and see if we have the diamonds to craft another diamond axe. Otherwise, we're going to be in for a rough one. I'd rather not do. Yes, we do. We have the diamond. You know what? We'll go and grab some wolf armor using a brush. We have to brush again. Copper. Thick. What was the other thing? The feather. Might be a feather. Feather would make sense. Is it a feather? Is that the other? Oh no. Second of all, do I have any? Yes, I do. Make brush. It does make brush. Okay. Sweepy sweepy. Spawn, because I know those armadillos at spawn. Because I think it was Joel at the very beginning of the season. I don't know how to fix this problem. Joel, your dogs have escaped again. And you just come and get them. Thank you for the armadillo scoots, Mr. Armadillo. I don't know how I get Joel to come and get his dogs. Because he doesn't. Right, so what we're going to do is go like that. Yes. Pop it on our wolf. And what we do. We find ourselves bones. Then a bone into bone meal, and that bone meal into white dye, and then bonk. Is that not how you dye the wolf armor? You take the wolf armor off. Can you shear it? Go back. Where did I put the bone meal? Literally. Okay, well. Oh, it's there. Do I have to dye it this way? Is that how it works? White dye and then do that? No? Can you not dye wolf armor? I thought you could. Like if I find some lapis, and then we turn this into blue dye, and then we go bonk. I could have swore you could dye wolf armor. Oh, yeah, nighttime. We'll take the wolf. So there's a Fortnite live event at the moment. I just saw a tweet being like, "Don't attend the event if you're an OG, if you respect OGs." And I'm like, "What?" Ah, look at that dog. He looks like he's ready for battle. Come on then. We're gonna go do battle with a bunch of trees. We're gonna go fight the Ents. The ones from Fangorn Forest. A lot of the Rings reference for those of you that don't know, which shouldn't be many, if any of you. Look, Dogger, all of this used to be a forest, and now it's a not forest. Because I got rid of the forest. Oh, look at him! He's holding a log in his mouth. I don't have any sweet berries. If I did, I'd throw him one so he can eat it. And I could give him some sweet berries and we keep him as a pet. I don't have any. Not Lord of the Rings. I know, right? Never heard of that one. I've been reading the Hobbit book recently. I'm on like chapter 8. Really, really good book. I've read it before, but I just decided I wanted to read it again. Why not? How does the Alan do that? Ah, nerd. How dare you? You are equally a nerd. How rude of you. I must confess, I anticipated this job taking a lot longer than it has. Which is making me sad, because it makes me... I'm realizing I'm going to have to go back to the tree at some point. I don't want to do that. I have an excuse. I have a writing degree. Well, I have an excuse. It's that I don't have a writing degree. Now, yeah, this has this has been done really quickly. I think we were going to about here, didn't I? I was like all of it up to about there, because that's going to be the wall that spans across here to sandwich this bit. Okie dokie then. Right, so we'll just keep cutting down the trees until we get to about that point. Uh-oh. Into the cave I go. I love how the wolf armor just completely stops the dog taking any damage, like, at all. People are like, oh, it's wolf armor, it's not going to do anything, and then the dog just doesn't take damage. And it's not exactly difficult to keep the wolf armor alive either. Who knew deforestation was this quick? And easy too. I'm going to have to do some terraining and some slight manipulation of the land in order to make this area a little bit flatter, because this dip and that cave are going to cause problems, but Otherwise, this is quite a naturally nice area for the city part of the mega base. I'm going to be honest with you though, I don't imagine I'm going to get the tree done. I'll get like the city and the castle and stuff done because you know I'm doing that stuff and it's stuff that naturally flows, but I feel so disconnected with the tree and I'm just not happy with the direction the tree has gone in that I don't reckon I'll finish the tree. We may never finish our starter base this season, but that's fine because next season I won't make the mistake of making a starter base and working with another person on it. Although, I think the portals have been causing a lot of lag. You know, the add-on portals. Because every time that they're used, the server glitches and lags a lot. So, I would maybe like to suggest either not having that add-on or not building so far away from each other next season. Because the lag for those portals is really bad. Whenever Becker is on, teleports to spawn, my game just completely freezes. I just sat there for like a minute wondering what the hell's happening. And I got a message being like, hey, I teleported to spawn and the game broke. Rest in peace, game. Okay. I think the land. But obviously, I think the main problem is that it's on a higher elevation than here, so the river can't naturally flow in that direction. Like, that just wouldn't make sense. So maybe instead of the river, we just do a pathway going this way. Oh, wait. We're starting on the birch over here, aren't we? There's a zombie somewhere down there, and I can't figure out where. Okay. Oh, yeah, the dog. Oh, boy. Sit. I like how because they just suddenly sit, they like fly a little bit. Makes me chuckle. I love the night time near my base because all the fireflies come out. Looks very nice. I realize I don't have vibrant visual. Did I remember to turn it on in the settings? No, I didn't. Oh well. This new vibrant visual. Alright, I need to head over here. Grab a metric ton of this stuff. That could be what we could use the deep slate tiles for. There's quite a few of them dotted around, so there we are. We could use these as the path. Could look cool. to do. I need to go and map out where the wall needs to connect to. So this gate's going, not gate, this tower's got its wall and it's going to come along here. But I don't want it to go in a perfectly straight line. So I'm thinking maybe we connect it like here. I think I did that right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It goes 1, 2, 3. I don't know correctly, it's just intervals of 5. Could be wrong though. It's been a little while since I last worked on this. Kind of put all my YouTube projects on hold whilst I was on placement. 3, 4. I remember now, yeah. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 4. Go out. One more like that. 2, 5. 1, 2. One, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ooh. And this should connect up there. Nice. Another tower built. Oh, well, outline, I guess. Is okay. That makes it sound less fancy. All that fancy stuff. I think the reach distance on Bedrock Edition is slightly larger than that on Java. Because I was struggling to do a build of this size earlier. Okay, so that's the tower on this side, and that'll connect straight into the mountain. So as to act as protection for the townsfolk that live inside the town. And then I just need to do another wall on that side, which needs to be... Owie. Yeah. Trace this line along. Maybe if we do this tower like... Yeah. I can afford to build his walls. Yes, yes, please do, please do. I need to remember to ask people to share, because I never do at the end of the videos. This is a corner. Oh. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6, 7. Goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 2. Oh, nice. I did it. Did it, chat. I did it. Oh no, the tree fell away. Oh, plenty of these to go. Good. And then one more. No. I will, I'll hit you again. Well, he had the choice to be alive, or I guess undead. And he chose to just be dead, so... RIP him, I guess. Okay, so that's the ending point that this has to get up to. And that's where the wall will go. So that'll come along. That'll be the wall here. If not, I'll go all the way over there. I'll have to do But we don't necessarily have to do the gate towers next to the gate here. It could just be embedded in the wall. I think we'll do that over there, just because there's not really a lot of room. Oh, hello, Spooky. You missed. Weird, because usually Skeleton's aim is pinpoint accurate and immediately domes you the second that it looks at you. Gonna chomp down on a carrot. Mmm, yum yum. Live like a rabbit. I'm a duck, but I live like a rabbit. This is so sad. I think I'll probably lob the gate. Point. So. Good morning, chaps. Bye, chaps. 3, 6, 7. Owie! Now all I need to do is build the wall across. I intend on patching that hole up, don't worry. It's going to become level with sort of this bit here. So all of this will just be flattened out. I'm far too lazy to deal with that. And I did all of this one block too close. What a pro gamer. Every time I say pro gamer, I immediately think of my old username and then I cringe a little bit inside because I'm like, yep, it's me. Okay, so that's this side done. I just need to do the same on that side. Presuming that I translated it properly. Should be as simple as there, that there. Okay, so that's the walls outlined over here. Now what we can do. Actually, you know what? I'll put it up to you guys. What do you want to do? Do you want me to plan out that bit of land there? Or do you want me to outline, do the road? Like, plan where the road is going to go? Brum Brum? Not Brum Brum roads. Walkie Walkie roads. Glorified paths, really. There's absolutely loads of the stuff because I was originally going to the walls out of them and then I changed my mind. Hmm. Uh, idea? Ideas don't come often, but when they do, they tend to be. Yeah. So we have the walkway, and then just next to it is this, which would be designed to be a smooth-ish transition between the road and the housing slash market slash whatever else I'm putting in this area. I haven't fully decided yet. And obviously it's not all going to be in a straight line. I do for the most part want to stay with the shape of the land because that was what was decided when I did that poll. I am a then again, if it's going to be visible, what is it? So we could do it this way, in which they'll be like this. Or we could flatten the land out a little bit more. And make it so that the path goes a little bit more uniform. Up to about there and then do an incline on this side. Time for bed. It's all about trying to get the path correct first so I can build around it. Because once the path is done, that the rest of the build becomes relatively easy because I just build off the path. Yeah, I think I like that. What we can do is we can do it. I ran out of dirt, but yeah, I'm sure you can see what I'm doing here. I'm going to connect this bit up there. And then use the path. Hey Pema, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing wonderful today. This is going to be the first bit that goes this way. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Closed. Those stay in the same spot. Okay, how about you? I'm doing alright. I'm doing alright. Preparing for the big build. Mega base. By sorting out the path. Because it's important that I get the path in. Before I do any of the houses. Otherwise the houses can look all wacky. All in the wrong place. chop up this bit. Go. Oh. Oh, I have some cooked food. I'll eat the cooked food instead of eating carrots. Specifically raw carrots. Oh, I won't either. You are. Okay. What we're going to do is we're going to hard pivot in that direction. Okey. Well, we've realigned ourselves. So, one more in this direction. Right for a little bit. I think we'll go in this direction ever so slightly more. Then we'll go right forward a bit. Okay. I'm just happy that I found a use for these deep slate tiles because this actually looks really cool. Quite happy with this so far. So we've got ourselves our path coming along. I realised I forgot to place in the slabs there. I've probably done that everywhere else. This is a nice little path that you can walk along. We're going to add lanterns and stuff to show to give light, and there's going to be buildings all along here. It's going to look cool. And I think probably about here seems like a good-ish spot. going to open up. Oh, we do still have dirt. We have loads. How much dirt have we got? Oh, we still have another stack. Like filling in creeper holes, except if the creeper was like 1,000 times bigger than a normal creeper. That's infinitely scary. Going to teleport off home. Okay. Have some more dirt. Do we have any? I can't wait for the copper golem to come out. Never have starting problems ever again. Oh, just get sorted for me. Right, so you come along. Now you've got your houses and your shops all along here. Then this is going to be, it's going to open up in this little area here. It's going to go up. 1, 2, 3, 5. One, 1, 2. Messed that up. I'm trying to build a circle out of squares. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, I'm going to do that. Need it to be that. So the wall's going to come along and it'll. There you go. That can be a problem for later, me. I really bring my stone cutter with me when I do things like this. Hello, house. Then you do those. You into those. And that'll do. So how many of you in chat are having a stroke over how terrible my inventory is? Having a fit. Because my inventory is tidy. Neat and tidy. Perfect inventory. Your base of copper golems. How dare. 2, 3, 4, 5. And it's okay, I'm going to fill my own base with copper golems, trust me. The place is going to be absolutely swarming with the things. And that's going for Enchanted Hollows and Six Kingdoms, because I have storage problems on both. The only reason my storage gets so bad is just because I'm lazy. Oh, I realise I'm an idiot. I've done 5 here, but I need to add on the extra distance. What do I want to go about? So I need to make a circle with a decently sized central point. How do you even function? Your stuff is just randomly scattered everywhere. What do you mean? This is an ordered inventory. I know where everything is. I can collect the thing that I'm after the second that I open my inventory. If you mean my chests, look, I guess? Yeah, look is probably the correct answer, though. I need to stop trying to do that square pattern, because that square pattern's not working. It's causing more issues than it's solving. I know, shock horror, I shouldn't build squares in a game about squares. Well, cubes, technically, but yeah, you get the idea. Uh-oh, rain. It is raining and pouring. Okay, now we can add in the rest. So, we add this one here, take that one off there, move it there. I think we just do the same everywhere else. Oh, Oh, wait. Have a look first. That one's shifted there, that one's shifted. No, I have done this right. I'm just stupid. Yeah, okay, that works. Whew, that was difficult. Way harder than it should have been. And to be fair, I've played Minecraft like this for so long that I think I'd find it difficult to function if my inventory wasn't an absolute state. Because this is just how I play Minecraft. And it's how I played Minecraft for years at this point. So I think I'd struggle if my inventory wasn't a mess. Right. Go around and lock this in. My pickaxe is on the verge of not existing. Huh? You know what? Nope. Nope. Bedtime. Okay. Hour. Going to go back over there, and it's not going to be a 2-block path. It's going to be 3, and the path won't have broke itself. Agreed? Agreed. So we take the path along, you know, it's nice. Winding 3-block wide path. We come here, and it's going to go around. It's going to be 1, 2, 3, all the way along. Here it becomes 2, because apparently Duckboy doesn't know how to count. Well, I don't know how to count, I'm just stupid. I know how to count perfectly fine, I just forgot that this needs to come across one more. And then I'm going to have the wall coming along straight alongside this bit, so this is just the wall. Right, where was we? I am a man of many talents. Simple maths, not one of them. Okay, now I need to count how many goes along, so... 12. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 8, 11, 12. Nope, I need to do that. Okay, that's nice and easy-ish. Now we need to count how many wide it goes. Do I have enough blocks for this? Maybe. Well, this is my mega base, so this is the big one. This is like the final product of the season. So this isn't like I'm gonna get this done in a week kind of thing. This is going to take me the rest of the season, and I'm going to hate every second of it because that tree exists, and I hate that tree. I've made a mistake, and I need to redeem myself for that. No offense, I'm really upset with that. I've done a bad one there. That's not my best build. I'll admit it. I mean, look at it. It's a perfect cylinder. Oh, good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1. 2, 3, 4. Uh-oh, did that wrong. One, 2, 3, 4. I realise now that this method of turning doesn't lend to this kind of thing very well, but okay. We can figure this out, because we are an intelligent... So you like the tree? I did, but having seen that I can do better, I now don't like it. I still like the base. The base as a whole, the concept that I'm doing is good. I just don't like that specific bit of it. That's tree number 2. No, we're far too far into the season for me to justify chopping it down and starting again. Okay. Said anything about chopping it down. Well, there is going to be a tree in the central bit, but it's going to be a lot smaller, and it's going to be made out of different... So technically, yes, time for tree number 2, but not to this scale, and we definitely won't be living in it. Doing it just to prove I can. It's the only reason I'm doing this tree. This tree was never planned. This wasn't even planned to be part of the build, but I'm doing it just to prove that I can do trees. I want to prove that my trees aren't all just cylinders. Although, and I know I keep using it kind of as an excuse, but part of the reason that that tree isn't exactly great is because I didn't build it entirely myself. Me and Joel both worked on it at separate times. So it had two different people's perspectives on what I had planned. I reckon if we were both working on it at the same time, it probably wouldn't have ended out so bad. Of a whole forest. Wow. Emma's really spoiling my season 3 base. I can't believe you've done this to me, Emma. I have to go and spoil my season 3 base. Oopsies. Emma, why don't you hop on Enchanted all the whole time? Just playing and come and actually have a look. Maybe you could help out a little bit and laugh at me for making silly building mistakes. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13? Is that technically not the corner? 14, 15, 16, 17, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Now I need to do the same from here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 20, 21, 22, 24. This has to be the start of the corner. So send this to go and meet up with the other side. What I would do, you could come and help me do this. It'd speed up the process. I mean, I can get more done this episode. Yes, it's MZ. Doc horror. Let me check the playlist then to see if someone come online. I hadn't noticed. Turns out the answer is no. No one has come online. Yes, I'm number 1. Hey, how much XP have you got? It'd be nice if the XP system actually had a meaning, you know, a bit like channel points on Twitch. I will admit, of late I've thought about switching across to Twitch for live streams, just because I'm kind of sick of the live streams being auto-uploaded. For no real reason other than it makes it seem like I've uploaded loads of videos and I haven't. Lazy down. No. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20, 21, 24. I think it'd be great if someone did Lazy Town as their build next season. Obviously, a copyright-free version. I almost burst into song then when I read We Are Number One. I mean, I haven't seen Lazy Town in ages either, but I feel like part of that is, the whole I don't have any streaming platform that it's on. What streaming platforms would it even be on? I guess that is the question. Uh-oh. SpaghettiOs. Uh, well, Lazy Town is copyrighted, isn't it? So, can't do that one. So it's literally the next best thing. It's as close as you can get. Right. What we're going to do is we're going to start with the outside. Run over here and see. Okay, we need to go one more out. And then we just... There we go. I almost... How did I almost mess that up that poorly? Poly Giant Sleepover returns. Not better than Lizzie's. That was like the female character, right? I have no idea. It's been so long since I last watched that show. Probably since I was actually a kid, which was a scary amount of time ago. fair amount of time I don't want to think about right now, so let's not do that. The existential dread of the fact that I'm now an adult. Hmm. Not likey. Not fun. Where would be the best part to sleep? The floor, preferably, or attached to a moving vehicle. That would be an interesting experience. You know, like the bear from Toy Story 2 or 3. The one where they get sent to the daycare. That one. LD Shadow Lady. Well, in all fairness, of all of the people I interact with the Hermit, she's the only one I don't refer to by name. Because I just don't particularly watch her content. Not because it's bad, it's still really good content. Just because I watch everyone else's content, and so I don't really have time to watch hers. But it's still really good, from what I have seen. I'm not at all saying that her content is bad. Yeah. Sure. I mean, I presume she held a sleepover at her house, which is also his house? No? Unless this was before they got married. At which point, I guess that changes things. Oh, that checks out. Listen, I'm not the fastest, okay? Why would I do that? Not wasting the durability to put it back. One, two, three. Bonk, bonk. Three, bonk, bonk. Bonk, bonk. Bonk. Huh. How have I gone and done that one? I'm just gonna keep going and hope that this corrects itself. It's bedtime again! No, I'm being pulled back into my void. No! They got him. They got him. It's confirmed. He's dead. Somebody called the what do you call when someone's dead? You know, an ambulance is useless at that point. Um, somebody called the um. Call the ice cream van. They'll fix it. Every time I see someone do like the salute, you know, the O 07 thing, for some reason I immediately think of 7 Up. You know, the like lemonade brand. For some reason. When I said there's not a lot of thoughts going through my dome, I wasn't kidding. Okay, time to go and tackle this corner. Again. Because something has gone horribly wrong. Look, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I have found the problem. That one needs to go there. And then this one is where it opens up. Aha! I fixed it. With ease. Hey, I told you I knew what I was doing. You were all like, no. Look, boy, stupid. Which would be right. But that's mean. So be nice. Um, no. Okay. Now I just need to fill in this area. Oh, and I guess also finish the path as well, actually. Oh, actually, I hit max level on World of Warcraft again today. Obviously, the new expansion came out this week, didn't it? Finally got back to max level. Woohoo. Very neat. Means I can start playing the character that I actually enjoy playing now. How dare you? Why you called me Ned? We are supposed to be the friends, and yet you are mean to me. How could you do this? You're calling out from the void. I'm really excited for Gamescom this year because Blizzard are announcing midnight. Pretty sure the next phase of retail comes out on the 5th, so in like 2 weeks' time. So that's also pretty exciting. Lots of World of Warcraft things to be excited about for me. Maybe I am a nerd. Said Thanos. Not Thanos. Said Vision whilst looking at his hands. Okay. Don't think I have enough dirt for this. Yeah, don't worry, you could have done it hollow. That would have been nice. You wouldn't have had to deal with all of the dirt problems, but no. Go make it good. Now you're out. Good. One bit. So along this side is going to be the wall. Along that side, I don't think the wall's going to be that close, so we might do a market stalls along that side, along the inside of the ring, with the tree being in the middle. And then over here, there's going to be a few more houses, a few more shops on both sides, and then it'll go out into where the castle's going to be. It's pretty exciting. But I do think I'm going to call it there for today, because I don't think I've got any more dirt. I'm not building the walls on stream, because that's a video thing. Look at that. So that's the plan for the sort of mega base. This section of it, dirt digging stream. I've done a few hole related streams, you know, like digging the hole for the mob spawner, and then on Duckcraft I did 2 or 3 hole related streams where I just dug to the bottom of the world. But this is sort of where the residential area is going to be. So on video I'll build up those walls. I'm going to sort them out a little bit as well, and we'll start working on this area. I might come back to the tree/farm area, but I can't guarantee it. It'll be once motivation for that area comes back. But until then, we'll get this area done, because this area is going to be pretty cool. Looking good already. Let me know what you think of this at some point. I don't know why I'm trying to do my outro for a video, because this ain't a video, this is a stream. What do you guys think? Do you like? Do you not like? Do you think it needs to be bigger, smaller? Silly tree. Yucky tree. Probably not going to finish the tree, but I'll finish this bit because I like this bit, and then we'll move on to the castle, which is going to go in that area there. Why are you... I think bigger might kill you. I've got like a year to do this. It's not like this is going to have to be done overnight. Plus, if all goes well, this will all I'll have to do. But yeah. Honestly, I'm pretty excited to start working on this. That won't be for a little bit though, because the next video will be the end. So we'll be going end busting. We're getting Elytra, killing the Ender Dragon, all that stuff. So the next video will be that. It'll be me and hopefully a couple of the Enchanted going end busting. Yeah, but there's hopefully. That should be good fun. But yeah, so without further ado, guys, thank you all very much for watching. I've been Duckboy. You guys have been awesome. Never forget that. If you haven't, why not consider subscribing? We're on the road to 500 subscribers, and honestly, you don't want to miss out. There's going to be a lot of really cool Minecraft-related content, and also some non-Minecraft-related content. If I'm being honest, I'm kind of leaning towards becoming World of Warcraft and Minecraft exclusive, with the exception of the Steam series, because just don't make videos on other games, because if I'm being honest, kind of awkward to make videos on sometimes. Thinking about maybe doing game reviews at some point, but that requires scripting and stuff, and I don't know how to write, so yeah. Okay, so without further ado, guys, thank you all very much for watching. Please do feel free to subscribe if you haven't, hit the like button, all that crazy jazz. I'll see you all in the next one. Thanks for watching, everybody. Good.